Hi everybody and welcome back to Skipper Sandra. I'm your skipper, Sandra. All right, so it's been a very long time since I've been on, and I just have to tell you that there's been a lot that's gone on. So I had surgery, I had gallbladder removal surgery, and then I had an exceedingly dear friend of mine pass away. So it's been kind of hard the last few months, but that's okay. We are moving forward and we're moving onward and upward, right? So I'm very excited to share some things with you. And because I haven't been on, you guys don't know about some of the events that have been going on. And one of the events that happened, and if you hear that rustling, that's my cat. She's discovered the bags that we're going to be going through here in just a minute. But as you can see my gorgeous tote. This is from the Yarn City Yarn Crawl 2020. And this year it was all about the birds of the Northwest. So, or Northwest birds. So each one of the pins reflects a different bird. And I thought that was just the coolest thing ever. And it was a lot of fun. Last year was even funner. So there's a whole story to all of this. And as you guys know, or you may not know, in the last 2 years since I've discovered the Yarn Crawl, my youngest daughter and I, Kat, have gone shopping together, and we have done it the last 2 years all in one day, and not really by choice, but because of time crunches. This year we actually had some time and we still did it all in one day. It's like our challenge. Let's see if we can do it. And we did it and we had a great time. And now whenever mommy does something crazy in the car, her call thing is yarn crawl, because apparently mom does some really crazy things when she's driving. If there's any police officers watching this, shh, you don't know me at all, okay? But we really had a great time, and it was all the same stories that it was last year. So intermingled in this video, you're going to have clips from the actual event that happened just this weekend, and then of course now the unveiling of the wonderful trinkets and things that I was able to get. So very excited, very happy, beautiful stuff and new stuff. And I was very excited. So the way this all unfolded was being behind just in general, life in general, because of everything that's been going on. And just losing track of the fact that Yarn Crawl 2020 was coming. So here we have the weekend, and she wasn't, and we were, and we weren't, and all of this stuff. And they had the bags on pre-order. And does Sandra order it on pre-order? No, because she thinks, oh, I bought it there last year, I'll buy it again. Well, this year, because of the surgery and having to take that time off of work, I wasn't able to take Thursday off for the Yarn Crawl. So that meant sorry, I just kicked the cat. That meant that I couldn't get out to the Yarn Crawl until Saturday. Friday and Saturday. The closest store to me is Starlight. Called them on Friday when I went out to dinner with my husband, and they were sold out. And I said, okay, well, maybe the two outlying stores will have it. So I thought, okay, I'll call them. And I called Naughty Lamb, and they were sold out. So I'm messaging my daughter, and I'm on Snapchat, and I'm saying, you know, I'm not going to be able to get my commemorative bag. And she's like, no, you're kidding me, Mom. I've got to call. I'll call Blvd. I'll see what Blvd has. Blvd was sold out. So we thought, okay, we're just going to let it go, and we'll see what happens, right? Well, luckily for me, guess what? Actually, not we. Kat found it. She saw it. She's like, Mom, we've got, because she saw they had like a stack that was like under a table kind of sliding down. She goes, what, you know, those are probably for sale. And I'm like, no, they're probably holding it for people because people would pre-order, and then you could go to that store and pick it up. And she's like, well, I'm going to ask. So she did. And lo and behold, they held one for me so I could do some shopping, because, oh my gosh, I found beautiful, beautiful, beautiful yarn. I really did. So anyway, that's the story behind the bag. And so this is a very special bag for me this year. And I have learned a lesson. Pre-order the bag. I don't know where you guys are all at, but if you have a Yarn Crawl in your area, pre-order your bag. Okay, hopefully in your area. I don't know if you guys do this. If you do or you don't, let me know if you do and what your theme was for this year. If you've had it already, and if you haven't had it, what is your theme going to be? So very excited about this. And FYI, throwing this out there, in July is the CGOA convention, and it is in Louisiana, New Orleans. I'm very excited. My hubby has said that he will go with me. I think I'm just gonna go like an overnighter, take one class and head home. It might be a two-nighter, maybe. I'm really excited to do a ghost tour, so we'll see what happens with that. All right. So with that said, let's move forward and let's see all the fun trinkets and stuff. All right, so like I said, you're gonna see parts of what we did do, and then this and the explanation and the unboxing or unveiling of the treasures that I found. All right, guys, we'll see you at Starlight. Hi everybody, and welcome to Skipper Sandra. I'm your skipper, Sandra, and it's so exciting. Okay, so I know I have not been around for a while. I had gallbladder surgery, and then a very dear friend of mine passed away, so I've been out of the loop for quite a while. But guess what's this weekend? You won't believe it! Yes, it's back! It's the yarn crawl! And here's our map. So, as you can see, they're numbered. We're going to be hitting them one at a time, and I'm so excited. We've got Kat, my daughter, doing the camera again. Yeah, you just saw her nails. So weren't those gorgeous? She does those herself.
They weren't in focus.
Anyway, she said it didn't focus. Okay, I didn't focus. Anyway, we've got it. We're going in order, and the first one we're going to hit is the same one we hit last year. Turns out it looks like they're all the same shops. We'll see what happens. Unfortunately, it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and today is Saturday. I missed Thursday, Friday, and the commemorative bags, it looks to be that they may have been all sold out. I called 3 different places, and they were all sold out, so we'll see with the other 7 if they are. Yeah, whatever. Math is not my forte. But it looks like it's the same stores, so we're going to go in the same order because we had the Vancouver and the Forest Grove. And I'll be honest with you, I'm very excited to hit Naughty Lamb in Forest Grove. They were great people, and it was a great shop. But let's see what's new, what's changed, and what new crochet items they may have for us. So I'm excited. Let's get going. See you at Starlight. Everybody, welcome back, and here we are with Skipper Sandra and Kat. We are at Starlight Knitting Society. Sorry about that, guys, but it is Starlight Knitting Society here in Portland, and we're going to go in, and this is one of our favorite stops. They have some really beautiful things here, so I'm excited to see what's new, what's changed, what they've brought back, and we'll do the unveiling or the unboxing later. But thank you so much, and let's go take a look at it.
Good, how are you?
Hey everybody, okay, we were at Starlight. Now we're going to do the unveiling of Starlight. And so you know, we did do our passports, and this shows you it's the same 10 stores that they had last year. Just this year we did the same course. We started in Portland, went straight up to Vancouver, and then came down into Portland, Beaverton, and went off into Forest Grove. And I love those people in Forest Grove, so this is just a lot of fun, and thought I'd share this with you. So, story about Starlight. I walk in, Kat and I both walk in, we do our thing, and we go to register, because you register at each of them and you can win these fabulous baskets. We'll see if I win anything. I hope so. Last year, was it? I think it was last year, I actually won a $25 gift certificate for Pearl Fiber, and it came in handy. I needed more yarn to finish up my daughter's sweater, or Kat's in particular, Kat's sweater, and so I used that for that purchase. But I'm really hoping for a big one this year, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, went over there, we're in line to register, and as you've already seen, Kat is a lovely lady, and she does some amazing things with her makeup. And this woman comes up and looks at her in the face and is just staring at her, and at first Kat was feeling a little uncomfortable, And this woman apologizes and says, you know, I can't stop staring at you. You're gorgeous. Are you a professional makeup artist? And Kat tells her, well, I'm currently studying to be a makeup artist. And so she was just like, wow, you did a great job, blah, blah, blah. We're in line. We're now going to pay. We've done our shopping. And this other lady comments about the little stars on her face, you know, and so she tells him about that. Well, I now see this same first lady across the way, like down the line to pay, and over a bit is a sofa, and she was right at the corner, and she looks at me and I look at her and we point at each other and we go, I know you. And I know exactly who it was. That was Marilyn from the Traveling You. And remember back then when I did that tour of the Valais black-faced sheep. Gorgeous. She was my cohort who tried to steal one of the sheep. We were trying to get in the bag. They wouldn't let us. It was a whole big thing and had a great time. Wonderful woman. Got to talk to her for a while. Apparently, Marilyn, if you're out there, give us a little shout out as far as letting Kat know about that makeup group. And I will actually put that on Facebook for you guys if you're interested in makeup as they are, because it was so great listening to the two of them. I have no clue. Okay. I have no clue. I do very basic makeup. She is truly an artist. Where she got that talent is beyond me, because I'm lazy. If it takes more than half an hour to do my makeup and my hair, it ain't happening. It's just that simple. Okay. So it was just exciting, and it was really great to see you, Marilyn. Thank you so much for remembering me. And see, I'm back on. She made a comment about me being gone for a while, so I let her know what was going on, and it was great. So at Starlight, let's get back to business here, right? Let's get serious. All right. Starlight, and if you can see that little logo, they're the ones with the little lady in the moon. It's precious. Love their logo. And we got pins from there this year. So I got this one, Crochet Maker. Isn't that awesome? And I got this little thing, you know, because the skipper has to have a little pal, and I thought I had to have this little crab. So it's a ball of yarn, and he's crab. And I just thought he was so cute. And so she had these great stickers, and this is from Nerdberg, right? Nerdberg, and if you can see that, that's the crocheter, and I got the spinner. So I thought those were great. They will go on my tea bottle, my traveling tea bottle that I use a lot, and this was great. Nerdberg, and her name is Tao. Hi, Tao. This great stickers. Loved them. Kat loved them too. She got some, and she's already put them everywhere. So that was at Starlight. Starlight, they had some of the same vendors, pop-up vendor kind of things there. Lovely yarns, great atmosphere. They have this little nook where you can go and sit and crochet or knit. When I run in on Friday, right when we were looking for the bag, my husband actually stayed out in the van, out front in the minivan, and I ran in, and it turned, and there was this lady crocheting this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shawl, very lacy, just an amazing stitch, and I can't remember what it is right now, but she was having it, and it was sitting there, and it was lovely. I love being able to see people do that. So it was a lot of fun, and it was at Starlight, and Starlight is great. They're right there in Portland. A lot of fun. If you're interested in going to Starlight, the address for Starlight Knitting Society is 7028 Southeast 52nd Avenue in Portland. And I will actually put this in the comments, and I will also have it out on my Facebook page, because we really do need to support our local yarn shops and let them know we're here. As crocheters, we need to let them know. They have some great crochet hooks out there, pretty run-of-the-mill. Of course, the driftwood is where I had gotten some of my loose driftwoods last year. Of course, this is the set, and as you can see, the set isn't complete because I've been using them. So whatever's missing, it's because it's with a project. That's how bad I am, okay? But this is really a great, and I'm thinking about getting the denim one because I love it in blue, and using that as my travel set when I want to travel, because I will be doing a lot more traveling. I'm very excited. Anyway, that's where I got some of the loose ones. That's where I got introduced to those hooks, and then found the set over at Naughty Lamb. All right, so that is number one. That's store number one. We're going to go on to store number two, which is Blizzard, and Blizzard was in Vancouver. So I'll see you there. Hey everybody, okay, stop number two. We're up here at Vancouver at Blizzard Yarn. So this is going to be really fun. Last year we came through, they had some really unusual yarns. Very, very friendly people. So let's see what's new to this year. All right, see you on the other side. Hi everybody. Okay, so that was now Blizzard. Blizzard is again in Vancouver. It's kind of tucked away, so you have to really look for the sign. This year, I don't know if it's because I was more aware and I kind of remembered where it was from last year, so I saw the sign sooner, or if it just got more visible. Couldn't tell you, but I did see it from the street this time, so I didn't miss my exit or my entrance into the driveway, because like I said, it's tucked around back. So it was nice. One thing I have to say about Blizzard, aesthetically, it's not the most pleasing. It's just very calm and it's nice. It's kind of industrial, but they are super crochet friendly. Really, really great crochet. People show up. The yarns and the quality of things there are really fabulous, and a lot of this the regular yarns. But this year they had this designer there, and you see this? Isn't this the beautiful cowl? I can't wait to make this. Here's another one of the full figure of the person. Okay, and this is from Jean Ann, and she's the designer, Jean Ann at How. And I got to meet her. She was great. Hi, Jean Ann. It was wonderful. She has really, really beautiful patterns, but I thought this one was just kind of unique. I get cold, my ears get cold easily, so even at home I like to have like a little loose cowl, and that idea of being able to draw it up and kind of cinch it a little bit so that wind doesn't hit my ear when the air turns on, because I'm cold and my husband's hot. It's just how it works. So I'm really excited. My daughter, my oldest, Tori, saw this and she's already requested 8 in 8 different colors. So we'll see how that works out. I don't even know, probably have the colors, but we'll have to see. All right, so that's one of the first things that I got. Another thing that I got at this location was some stitch markers, because I love stitch markers, and these are very pretty. So if you could see that solid ring, that solid ring is for the knitters. Okay, so if you knit, you can just use that, but if you're a crocheter, you could take it off of that ring with that hook or that lobster claw, and then you can use it as, you know, for crocheters. And I just thought that was fabulous. I like the fact that you can use either one. It's not like it's knitting or crocheting. You can actually use them for both. And I appreciated that. She was very crochet friendly and actually does knitting, but has a friend who crochets, and so she helps her in developing these products. And her name is Danielle Downkin, and all of this stuff I will place down below. But I'm going to tell you one thing. If you are in the Portland metro area, in September is Oregon Flock and Fiber. Of course, I'll be going. I go every year. But she is there every year. She's got these great tins to keep your little things in. My daughter got one. Fabulous products. I really like her. I look for her every year. So I always get something from her. And this time she was at the yarn crawl and I was able to get some stitch markers. Oh, and by the way, for Danielle, this is her logo and this is a sticker, and I just loved it. Isn't that great? What a beautiful design. So yes, there's a theme this year. I got kind of sticker crazy. And then I got this great bag. Peace, Love, Crochet. How much better can it get, right? Loved it. I saw it. My daughter's like, you have to have that, Mom. Okay, twist my arm. So I got that, and I just thought it was fabulous. Again, this was over at Blizzard. Great place. And then we went to Anoush, and I'll meet you there at Anoush just a second. All right, everyone. So let's go have some lunch. Hey, everybody. Just wanted to say, having lunch now. We're at Anoush. Here's my gorgeous daughter. Say hi. All right, and we are having gyros, and you can see it on my face. Anyway, check this out. Is that not the yummiest thing? So yummy, so yummy, so yummy. Anyway, if you're up in Vancouver, you really do need to come. It is great. It's Anoush, and it's just on the other side of the parking lot from Blizzard Yarns, so you can just hop on over like we did and have a great lunch. So we'll see you over on the other side. Bye. So what did you think of Anoush? Wasn't that a delicious looking gyro? I mean, I know I'm kind of geeky, and my daughter was laughing at me the whole time. She just thought it was so funny, but it's good stuff, Maynard. So if you guys are out there, if you go to Blizzard, hang a left or hang a right, Depends on where you are, but it's just through the parking lot, and they're there, and it's super yummy food. Nice place to go. All right, so we're on to our next one, which is number 3, and that is Close Knit. So I'll see you there. Hey everybody, welcome back. Okay, so now we're on to location number 3, and we're at Close Knit. Again, some of the same stores that we had last year, but let's see what's different this time, and let's get some fun with that yarn. All right, see you on the other side. Oh, I love this. Gosh, I can't wait to go play with it. Love that.
It's the only kind of animal I want on my walls.
Engineer.
Did you see? Yeah, we were like, and make sure it's not legible.
I know, I read that. That's fun. Hi everybody. Okay, so that was Close Knit. I love that store. It's a really nice, comfortable store. It is, I mean, floor to ceiling, buttons and yarns, and she had this large table, and Kat showed it to you. I think Kat showed it to you. So there was a lady there, and it's Heather, and Heather has Earl Grey Fiber Company, and that's their logo. Isn't that the cutest logo? I love that logo. I love a lot of logos. Let the camera adjust. There we go. See that? Isn't that cute? So she even had little stickers, which I picked up because, of course, I can't be without tchotchkes. I'm a tchotchke girl, so I love the sticker. I had to pick up a sticker. But the great thing about her is I got yarn. This is the first of the yarn that I got. It was I know, it took me 3 stores, right? And I got this. I just couldn't I fell in love with this color. And it's going to be a little hard to see because it is a pinky peachy color. Let me see if I can see how this has a little more like a little tan in it. You know, and so it depends on where it is, what it does. And then she had this one. So it has that same peachy pinky color, but it has the mint and it, I'm in love. So I have this beautiful bouquet of yarn. And my oldest, is falling in love with this too. So she wants something. I can't make up my mind what I want to make. So I'm thinking I'm going to probably make myself some really pretty top out of this for the summer because I love it. And this is a sport weight. I think one of them is a sport weight and the other one's a fingering weight. And no, one's a sock weight and one's a sport weight. So this one's a sock weight and this one's a sport weight, but even still they're very similar. So I should be able to get along pretty well with mixing the two. The idea that Kat and I came up with was that I'd use the solid as the base and then trim and design with the multicolor. So we'll see how that goes. I could change my mind. As you know, I don't do anything one way. Again, beautiful, beautiful store. Gorgeous yarns, really a nice selection of natural yarns. The hooks, I didn't really see a whole lot. Buttons were really pretty too. That's another thing that I got into this year was buttons. I didn't pick up any buttons there, but buttons for things. They make great accents to pieces. Whether they're functional or not is irrelevant. It's whether they're pretty. Okay, that's the thing. But again, they had some. Oh, and that's the very store that it was at Twisted that I got the button for the little jumper that I made for my husband's niece. Anyway, so that was Twisted. Great store, really nice people. Had a great time. They are very knowledgeable, friendly, and willing to help you find whatever it is that you're looking for. Really a fun place to go. All right, so that was then Twisted, and that was not Twisted, I'm sorry. That was Close Knit. Close Knit over off of Alberta in Portland. So that was number 3. Number 4 is Twisted, and we're going to go there. So, all right, I will meet you over at Twisted. See you guys there.
1, go.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. So guess what? We're at Twisted. I am so excited. This is one of our favorite stores, and look what I found. I got a bag. Woo! Anyway, so here we go. Let's find out what's in, and we'll see you on the other side. Hey everybody, and welcome back. That was Twisted, and Twisted's a fun store. It is just fun. It's big and it's open. Again, very crochet friendly, fun yarns, great kits. They didn't have a pop-up that I remember seeing anything spectacular. That's the store where I got those great recycled bags from, so that was a lot of fun too. So this year, what I got from that store was this great yarn from Blue Moon. And it is, it's looking a little more neon than it actually looks like in real life, but it has blues and some different tones of green in it. And I just thought it was fun, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to make, but I loved it. And it was on sale, 25% off. How can I say no, right? 25% off. I may make that cowl out of this. I don't know. But this was a great find for me. I loved it. Again, this is, I think, a sports weight. So let's take a look if I can find that real quick for you. The colorway is called Sunnydale. How fun is that? Okay. So it doesn't say what weight it is. But I am willing to say that this is probably a sport, if not a sock weight. So again, one of the thinner yarns I happen to like to work with thinner yarns. The chunky yarns are fine too. I mean, obviously you guys all know I made this blanket, and that is a very chunky yarn. Just depends on the project. That's what's important, that you use the yarn that you like, no matter who is telling you what. But you're going to have to judge that gauge. Remember what happened with the hat, okay? We all know the disaster of Sandra and her hat. Gauge, gauge, gauge. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I got over there at Twisted. They are fun. They have some really great stuff, and it was really easy to park. You know what, guys, for the truth of the matter is a lot of these places are in Portland. I think the most difficult one really to find parking for is probably Pearl, and that is because it really is on a very busy street. But you know what? Here we were on a Saturday, mid-afternoon, and we found parking right out front, like literally out front. So it's all the luck of the draw, and if you're willing to walk a little bit, which I know me, and I could use the walk, it was great. We had a great time. So that was Twisted. All right, on to the next one, which I'm not really sure who that is at this point. I don't have them memorized, okay, guys? Eventually, I probably will. But that was Twisted, and Twisted was number 4. So we're going to move on to number 5. And this is, again, this is my order. This is not the order of the crawl because it's wherever you want to start, stop, or go to. I just happened to choose this order because we do it all in one day, and we wanted to make sure we hit everything because we're just kind of crazy that way. Pearl, we're going to Pearl. Oh my gosh. You have no idea how fun these people are. Okay, so I will see you there. See you at Pearl.
One, start.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Guess what? We're at Pearl Fiber, one of my favorite shops again. I think I've said that several times, but really, it's a great shop. I found some fabulous things here last year. Let's see what they have new. See you on the other side. Hi everybody. Okay, that was Pearl, and like I said in the earlier segment of this, Pearl can be a little difficult in finding parking, but we found parking right out front, and it's well worth it. They are great people. Every time I've gone in there, they've been super nice. They have this great little sitting area for our husbands or our partners who are not into the yarn crawl or any other type of yarn shopping, but they can sit there. They've got coffee, they've got tea, and they can just relax and wonder why they're in there going to spend all this money, and we just laugh. Right? That's what we do. We laugh. Anyway, I had a great time. They were really super nice. And I think the very first thing I have to start off with is this bowl. So if you can tell, here are the little legs. This is the round body with the little itty bitty little tail. Can you see that? And here's the head with the cute little ears. It's a sheepy. And it even has the little nosy up there. Do you see that? The little nosy? Is that not the cutest thing ever? I am going to fill this with just fleece. You know, some of my random fleece, I'm going to fill it with fleece and probably take it to my office because I couldn't help it. I thought it was adorable. So I've got this bowl. I can't make up my mind if I want it here or at the office. I got that bowl. I got this great button, and I have gotten one-of-a-kind buttons before. These are ceramic buttons, and they're beautifully done. The colors are great. They hold up fabulously, and they really are very unique, and I loved this button. Notice it's another crab, but I got another button from them. I did get a stitch marker and pearl fiber. They're super friendly. They will help you with everything and anything, but as far, it's still a little bit more on the knitting centric, hence the knitting type of stitch marker, not the hook, but I'll do that myself, and that way I have a stitch marker from them. I saw this and I thought about my husband. It is so funny, and it says frogging happens. Can you guys read that? And it's a little frog. Is that not the funniest thing? Isn't he cute? Because I'm constantly frogging, right? I do something and I have to redesign it. So I had to get that little guy because of my husband. And then these are actually tags for your garments or whatever, you know, if you're gifting. And at the bottom, it's 3 little sheepies with their feet up in the air. You know, they're laying flat on their backs, and it says, lay flat to dry, right? Lay flat to dry. So, and you see like the back, it's made specially for you. I just think it's so cute. I think I'm going to put a tassel on it, and it's going to be a bookmark because I think it's adorable and I love it. And then I saw this one. Here's another one. Is that not cute? And that's me and hubby. I decided that was me and hubby. Loved it that much. So again, I'm thinking I'm going to put a tassel on it, and it's going to be a bookmark. So pearl fiber, again, it is in the, I don't know so much the heart of Portland, but it is in Portland proper, and parking can be a little tricky there, but again, it's well worth going. They have some great yarn. I have gotten some fabulous yarns. The fact that I walked out of there without yarn is really rather astounding, because I did see some beautiful things, but there's a lot of stores, and one of the great things, and this is what I love about the yarn crawl, is that even though, like last year I went to these same stores, you get to see what they have right now, and it gives me a reason to go out there as an event to scope out what's out, right? Before anybody else has a chance to say anything about it. But had a great time, and pearl fiber is really one of those beautiful places to go. Just very comfortable. Again, it's a very small shop, but boy howdy do they have a lot of things in there. I have this little tape measure, and it's a big fat head and a little body, and it's a Winnie the Pooh. It's the cutest thing ever. I use it all the time. It sits on my desk in my home office, and I just think it's hysterical that whenever I need to measure something, it's Winnie the Pooh that's helping me out. So, you know, it's those little things that you get. That's also where I got the mug. I don't know if you guys remember the mug, Bad to the Bone. It's a sheep, the biker sheep yeah. Go to my other videos, you'll see that. Anyway, so that's where I got that mug too. So a lot of fun stuff that's out there. All right. So that was pearl fiber, number 5. Number 6 is Fiber Rhythm. Fiber Rhythm is also a really cool store. So I think I will just meet you there. All right, everyone. See you at Fiber Rhythm.